What's good, guys? Happy Mardi Gras, right? So, I've had this one for a number of years now. It's a jester hat. I've washed it so many times. I need to, take this and maybe, from the inside, be able to stuff this with some sort of paper so that way each of these will get, stuck out to the sides, that kind of thing, right? So so that way it'll be a full jester hat. But anyway, right? So anyway, a few things have happened. Get that out of my way of my eye. Tuck that under here for a moment, right? So a few things happened. The little $100 deposit I was gonna go do at the bank turned into $1,000 deposit, and I'm gonna then move that over into crypto. In addition to my dollar cost average in the crypto, which is coming up on the 3rd of the month, right? So it's just with the crypto market so far down, I just see this as an opportunity. Some of the others that I'm looking at, like Persistence, XPRT, I mean, that one is still at $3.15. Dude, that's a steal and buy, dude. I mean, in my opinion, right? Not advice in any way, shape, or form. We just like reading the tea leaves and stuff here, right? So, I mean, you're talking to a dude in the middle of the night with a robe on and a jester hat on YouTube. Right. Yeah, him. So anyway, right? I mean, $3.15. Wow. I mean, I dropped excuse me. I dropped $10,000 into Persistence when it was over $8. First buy-in was $7.51. Then I remember seeing it at a dollar. I'm sorry, at $7.15. So $7.51, $7.15, and then again over $8. And so now to be able to and then again at $4.20 was my last buy-in, and now it's down to $3.15. I would be a fool if I didn't drop another grand at least at these prices, right? Because I mean, $1,000 in now would be the same as me dropping $3,000 in at those prices back when I dropped $10,000 in, right? So, and again, another residual income project that's doing quite a bit. So I mean, it's just why not? Lower my dollar cost average, gain more coins, and during the next bull market cycle, why not? Why not, dude? Take advantage of it. And some others I'm looking at, but I mean, that one's already so low. That when it filled the $4.20, that was a limit buy order that I did. I didn't know if that was actually going to fill or not. It did. And now it has dropped much lower, right? So it's why not? So yeah, instead of just covering a few bucks in my checking account, I went ahead threw $1,000 back in the checking account to then transfer into crypto, in addition to next month's dollar cost average of another 1,000. Because either which way I play it, when I make a deposit into the market, I can't buy anything, or, excuse me, I can't buy the coin that I want for about 6 days till those funds clear. Because it's got to clear that. It's got to clear Gemini, and then I can take it from Gemini and move over to KuCoin and then purchase the coins that I want from there. Just the way that I do it. Much cheaper than a lot of these like Atomic Wallet and Exodus wallets. So much cheaper than doing that. However, those are good options just to move your coins off of an exchange to so you can have your private keys, that sort of stuff as well. Right? So let's see. What else? Oh, the credit card, the Bitcoin credit card, through Upgrade. Yeah, look, I know I said I wasn't gonna do it. Well, I got to thinking about it, and the rewards that you get, the bonus offer rewards that you get, is $200 off of $500. So with a $500 spend with this credit card through Upgrade, you get a $200 statement credit. So $500 spend, you get $200 statement credit. So $200 off, right? Yeah, it is a hard inquiry on your credit report after you've been approved. To pre-qualify for it, it is not a hard pull, it's just a soft pull on your credit. Let's see, what else? Oh, the Bitcoin credit card. The Bitcoin that you get is just a derivative. It is not, you cannot transfer in or out of that wallet. That is just the perceived cash value of Bitcoin. So, and now, on the credit card, every purchase that you make, you earn like 1.5% into Bitcoin. So, but here again, just as the dollar value, you're not gaining any satoshis there. So it's not like real Bitcoin. It's like exposure to Bitcoin through a derivative. So that's about it. Still, I think it's a good marketing plan or marketing gimmick, right? But at the same time, math is math. And I'm just looking at this as $200 off of $500. So, and I'm not saying to go out and spend extra money you don't have or that I don't have, right? This is just for everyday things that you would normally buy and normally pay off at the end of every month, treating it just as a debit card, not carrying a balance, because this Joker's got like 29% interest. I mean, wow. And I've got a decent FICO. Let's see, it's not where I want it to be yet, but my FICO score is, it's 759 minus this hard inquiry, so this is going to take me down a few notches, right? As well as the the length of the age of credit history. So with every new card, it's not that you start over, it's that all the cards together combined, they then excuse me, they then take the average of all of them. So that's going to lower my credit history, as well as it's going to be an additional inquiry. So I'm already expecting, like, I don't know, 10, 15 point drop. Something like that. Whatever. In 2 years, it won't matter anyway, right? So, excuse me. So yeah, look, I ended up doing it. I know I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I got to thinking about the math bit of it. Now, a few things with this credit card, the upgrade credit card, the Bitcoin rewards, right? So it is that you have to spend $500 within 3 months or something like this, and then you get the $200 as a statement credit after 3 consecutive monthly payments. So after you meet every single one, so you can't just buy whatever you were going to buy, pay it off at the end of the month, and then in 3 months get your $200 redemption. You have to show like 3 months of payments, which is cool. That's fine by me. I mean, but here again, I'm not going to carry a large balance. I'm gonna pay it off every month anyway. So, but I would still, spend like maybe what, $50 or whatever, something like that, on the card, just in addition to, to keep that moving forward. So up front, yeah, I'm gonna spend 500. I know that as soon as I get it. So probably on a quarter-ounce coin or a 10-gram bar. So one of the two, or a tube of 20 silver eagles, something like that, or a tube of silver maples. I don't know, but it's going to be something along that line for me, right? I mean, now that's just the way that I'm going about this purchase. Every time I do something like this, it's for a reason. Like, I got one credit card with a $200 cash back after $1,000 spent, which is why I bought the computer. So, and I've been given like two other offers here recently for same thing. You spend $1,000, you get a $200 sign up bonus, something like this. Worth in points, whatever. Another one for, what is it, for travel. But it's like I throw all my travel expenses I put on American Express anyway. So I get 3% back on travel across the board, whether that's airfare, hotel, restaurant, anything. I get that. I get 3% back just on that. So I'm good there. But the others, it's like, I don't know. Whatever, right? C'est la vie. But I did want to go over that credit card. Is like, yeah, I understand it's a derivative. It's not the Satoshis. I understand that. But I'm also looking at the math bit here, right? So I get $200 back on 500. It's like, I give you 2 tens for a 5. No, bruh. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Right this way. So, so yeah, moving funds into the account. Now it's going to take 6 days for this to clear. Then my dollar cost average comes in again on the 3rd of next month. And so it's going to take an additional 6 days for that to clear. So, yeah. Let's see, what else is going on? The returns. I'm going to end up returning this cam link, the 4K cam link, as well as this HDMI cable to, it's a HDMI to USB-C. So I'm going to return these two because this joker, I hadn't figured this joker here out for nothing. This Stream Deck, right? This joker here, Ow. Darn it. This one here, the 32 button Stream Deck. Yeah, I ain't figured nothing out. But, you know, these people come on YouTube and they do something and, you know, snap their fingers and shit, and some stuff just magically works. Yeah, there ain't nothing works like that with me. I mean, nothing. I mean, I gotta push the buttons. I gotta make so many mistakes just to find out how not to do something, right? So, yeah, speaking of which, now I gotta try to figure out how to plug this joker back in, right? But this Elgato Stream Deck, I actually got it. Hot damn. Go ahead on. So, with this, with this joker, somewhere, that's good enough for now. But, with this joker, it's like, it can control so much. It's so smart, it's stupid. You know, I can't figure out how in the shit to work it. I know it's got to be something simple, right? It's got to be another one of these ID 10T errors. You know, it's ID 10T. So when that prints up on your printer, so you type in ID 10T. When that prints up on your printer, it comes up as idiot error, right? So it's an ID 10T error. Yeah. I know it's going to be something stupid that I'm doing. Which is why I'm not returning this. However, all the other camera bullshit that I done dropped like another $300 on this right here is like $300 worth of shit. I didn't realize I spent that kind of money. I mean, just the Stream Deck alone was like another $250. And now it's like, why? For what? Let me learn how to use this thing first. Then I'll worry about the other stuff. Because I need that to work before this other stuff. In order to get that other stuff to work with it, right? So, yeah, I kind of went at that all kinds of cross-eyed and crooked. So, yeah, I've got a ton of research to do on that. Let's see, what else happened? I got pissed off at someone else because they have the truck, I need the truck to do other things for this house, right? To bring materials here to this house. So like drywall, plywood, a door, the front door, right? Kind of a story, but okay, the day of Hurricane Ida, right? The hurricane is coming. I'm in a panic. I'm rushing. I'm getting everything cleaned up. I mean, a hurricane was real bad here in New Orleans. Hurricane came right, the eye wall came right over me. I'm near the airport here in New Orleans. So if you're familiar with the area, look at the track of where this joker went. Yeah, the eye went like right over me. And a ton of damage in the area. I've still got stuff messed up. But yeah, here comes a hurricane, right? I did a few videos about the hurricane where I spent the night underneath the stairwell, right here. And you should have heard all the noises going on in the background, right? I mean, it's just, now I understand what they mean where as a tornado, it sounds like a train coming through. Whereas the whistling, so that's what sounds like a train coming through. So anyway, that took a little while to get over. And anyway, I still have a lot of construction yet to go to finish all of that, right? But the front door, right? I was in such a mad dash getting stuff ready and prepared and everything else while no one else was worried about it doing a damn thing. The day of, right? I was so distraught and messed up. I left my keys in the house. Yeah. And, I just turn the bottom lock and go out the house, right? And then I lock the deadbolt outside and that kind of stuff. So, you know, here I am. I set the alarm, hit the bottom lock, run out the door, go to lock the top lock. And I forget what I did, but I got sidetracked with something. Maybe I went to the store. I don't really remember. And anyway, I came back and I couldn't get in. I had no keys. It's like, well, did I leave my keys somewhere? And putting things in order, remembering, no, I locked my keys in the house the day of the hurricane. So I had to kick and break the door in. Yeah. So I kicked the door in and broke it. The only thing holding this door in for like the last several months, right, has just been the deadbolt top door strike, actually, where the throw of it goes into the wall. Yeah. Well, that strike where it is has no wood around it at all, and the bottom lock does nothing. There's no wood there. So there's no wood, there's no metal piece, there's no door strike, no nothing. There's one screw in through the deadbolt strike, right? That is and it's not even into wood. It's into the stud behind the wood of the frame of the door. Barely. That's the only thing holding my front door on. But I mean, everything on this house is armed. I'm armed as well. So I mean, I hate it for anyone who ever wants to come check on me one day and just walks through the door. Everyone knows to call before showing up. Knocking on the door, ringing the doorbell. I'll see who you are on camera, but I mean, chances are I'm not even going to answer you, even if I know you. So, unless I know that you're coming over. Unless you call before coming over. So, that's the only way I answer the door. So, again, yeah, I got cameras. I'll see who you are. Whatever. The moment anything crosses a threshold, pow pow. So, I hate it for you. And everyone in my family, everyone who knows me knows that. So, don't show up unannounced. And don't think you're just going to knock in a door and, we're going to hug and cuddle and shit and be best buds. No, it ain't like that. Not at all. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'll shoot you, dumbass. Especially in the dark. So anyway. So yeah, the door is about to go up today. So Alexa, what time is it?
It's 3:37 a.m.
So yeah, my hours are like all over the place, right? I mean, living a dream, right? This is the crypto life. This is the lifestyle you want. It's 3:30 in the frickin' morning, and we're about ready to start sipping coffee. Because, everyone is, well, let's see, Asia market should be going to sleep here shortly. The UK is waking up. So yeah, I'm eager to see what the markets are doing at the moment because I got money going into the markets here shortly, right? So yeah. So yeah, I got a few things going on at the moment. So yeah, get the door thrown in, get some of these things returned because it makes no sense to have this stuff when I don't know how to use. Excuse me, when I still don't know how to use the damn switchboard. It's like, wow. So, yeah, the Bitcoin credit card, right? It's just a gimmick, but I'm taking advantage of them giving such a good offer. So there are a few good offers out there on credit cards. They're just using the gimmick of Bitcoin to try to get people to sign up, but it's already a great deal. I mean, the APR is not, right? The percentage is not. It's like 29%. My FICO was a 759. They only approved me for 4,000, which I don't understand that either. They approve people for anywhere from $500 to 25,000. Excuse me. I only got 4. Whatever, I mean, I'm not going to use it like that. So that's just. And my other thing is it doesn't have 0% interest for 12, 15, or 18 months like all these other offers. It's just, I saw it as another $200 off on my purchase. So it's like, okay, well, I have a few things coming up. Mainly, like I was thinking, is like a quarter ounce of gold or a 10-gram bar of gold, which is kind of what I was thinking anyway. And to be able to get $200 off of that, right? It's like, why not? The other stuff that I use credit for is just, I don't go wild and go crazy spending money in credit to then owe that. That's not the goal here. The goal is to use all of this as points on what I would normally spend every month and to be able to get some of that back. Yeah, it's coffee 30 here now. So, I mean, now granted, I mean, I can go without buying any more gold. I can. But I was already thinking about buying a little more anyway. Just a little. That's all. Not a lot. And then I can now use this. Because I was looking at it to find out other things as well. Like, some of the comments on this upgrade credit card were just like horrible. Where, they were after these people's information like crazy. They did want a copy of my ID front and back. I don't understand the back part of the ID. I mean, why do you want the barcode of the thing, right? I mean, what are you really doing with that kind of data? So anyway, whatever. I got to do KYC AML for everything else, so why not, right? And but no, these other people, they were being hit for like their taxes. There's some sort of a tax form where you're releasing permission to them to run your taxes. That I would have an issue with. That at that point I would just say y'all go pound sand somewhere, because that ain't happening. I mean, I run other things through an entity, through a trust. That trust this is all run on my social, not on the trust EIN number. So although I do use the income of the trust and that sort of stuff, I am not about to put any of that to just willy-nilly hand that over to some credit card agency who's going to end up being hacked because they don't use Digibyte, right? They don't have two-factor authentication. They don't have all these other things that everyone else in crypto knows how to use and why it is necessary. So it's because of hackers. So look at everything from Target to Equifax to all of these other breaches, right? So how do you think that happens? So anyway, right? I wasn't about to do that much with them. If my credit score isn't good enough for you, and you know, I can understand the copy of my ID to go along with everything, just to make sure I'm an actual human, and you can verify it through the state, whatnot. So whatever. I had no issue there with the KYC AML. Any more than that, I take issue with. So anyway, that didn't happen for me. So it's like, yeah, sure, I can rock with that. Take $200 off next purchase of $500. Make 3 payments. I can do that. But again, 29% interest. I mean, I have so many offers out there now that are like 0% interest for 12, 15, 18 months. So, I mean, I'm only doing this to get the $200 rewards. Excuse me. And then to keep it as an extra line of credit. So, like once every 6 months, I'll make a purchase with that card. That'll be about it. You know, something simple, something stupid. Maybe it'll be Netflix, right? So then I'll just make a $15 payment every month on Netflix. Or Patreon, something like that, just set it up to automatically do that, and then every month, anywhere from the 3rd through the 10th is when I pay all the bills, right? So yeah. And I don't even know how many credit cards I got now. This is like either 19 or 20 or something like that. I think this is credit card number 20 for me. I got to go back and take another look-see. I did a video of something like that with credit before, and I went through several cards, but I had forgotten a few. Like there was one I forgot to, like Bed Bath and Beyond, and there was another one somewhere else. So I think that was 19 credit cards at that time. So I think that this is my 20th credit card. Credit card number 20. So, but I don't go crazy, wild, and stupid with credit. I use credit strategically for the points, to save money on different things that I would normally use it for, right? I mean, just because you have it doesn't mean that you have to spend it, right? I mean, my whole thing was I wanted, and I still do want, my credit to be in excellent shape for when I'm sorry, y'all. I need some coffee. Good morning. So, it's almost 4 a.m. now. But no, I want a good credit, a good FICO score, and good credit for when the markets return and profits go batshit crazy, right? When you have enough profit to do more than anything that you would ever want to do in this lifetime, basically, right? So to be able to set the family up with like a family vacation destination place, like say Puerto Rico, where I pay nothing in capital gains and I can own a 4-plex there, live in one, rent the other 3 out. So it's more residual income. Family and friends, whatever, come and go as they please, basically. And, more of it like a destination vacation getaway. I'm not talking something like jam-packed, neighbor to neighbor kind of a thing. And I'm not thinking like that. I'm thinking like secluded by the beach, not too far, away from from town, you know, but, you know, doable, right? I mean, I want certain things. That's why I want to go there and go visit a bit. But just to have that, something like that, that's what I would want. In addition to a few other things. But, you know, that's why I want the good credit. Is so that way, when that time arises, I don't believe that would be luck. I think that would be prudent planning. To have everything, all my ducks in a row, lined up, ready to go. Then when that happens, to be able to pull a trigger and go. So, again, like I say though, after several visits of going there, not just willy-nilly buy something sight unseen, I think that's nuts. I think that's stupid. So, I mean, yeah, look, it's a tax haven for the United States, as well as you get to remain a U.S. citizen. And if you love the beach, and you love the water, and you have an online business, or you have any sort of a business, okay, Article 22 under the United States Tax Code is for personal. Article 20 is for business. So there are many tax savings for anything that you do, whether business or personal. So under personal, you could do the capital gains. So, or you could do the business as part of the real estate under the trust, and also the crypto under the trust as zero capital gains, while not affecting my Social Security or Medicare benefits. So, yeah. So anyway, I'm not sure where I know I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque to end up here somewhere. So anyway, washer and dryer are going nuts, and so am I. So I need some coffee. Get a few things taken care of early this morning. Oh wait, today's Sunday. Alexa, what is today?
Today is Sunday, January 30th.
Darn it. Today's Sunday. Shoot. Alexa, is Best Buy open today?
Best Buy on Veterans Memorial Boulevard in Metairie is currently closed, but will be open today from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
So they open at 10. Okay. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 3:51 a.m.
So it's 4, so it's 6 hours they open. Alright, that's cool. So yeah, I'll go knock that out first. Then I gotta go to Walmart too. Shoot. So I'll go do that, Walmart, lunch, and then throw the door in. Because it won't take me that long to put the door in. So yeah, look, I got a lot of stuff to do. Way more than that little bit that I just said, right? So I have so much else going on. But anyway, look, y'all go make it a day. Y'all be cool. Later.